Hey there guys, and welcome to this week's lesson in Shape 3 about developing musical vocabulary. Let's get right into the lesson, where what I'm going to be doing today is talking you through the licks for this week. So we've got a sequential kind of lick in Shape 3. We've got sort of like a repetition kind of thing which has a descending exit, and then finally we've got a phrased idea to finish us off with a bit of bending. So there's bending in all of them actually as your exit points. So what we've got in this very first one, we're in, as always, we're in our new shape for the week, so we're in Shape 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to play up 3 strings, then come back 1. All the way to the top, so that comes out as... Okay, now when we get to the top of that, what we're going to do is roll the finger into that microtonal bend that we talked about in the last session, so that we go bending the second, actually, which is not a pentatonic tone. This would come from one of the modal scales. We're going to bend that into the minor third. To get that sound, so all the way through again, super slowly. Back a string. So that's using fingers all the way 1 and 3 all the way through. You could use fingers 1 and 4 if you wanted to. All I'm doing here is I'm going to tell you how to play the actual example, and then entirely up to you what you decide to do from there. So that's the first example. Second example, we've got a repetition fragment on the top 2 strings. Okay, that is a good little exercise in its own right to sit and play to a metronome. If you wish to, that makes a really good little repetition fragment exercise. And then we've got a little rundown. So from here, the rundown is, once you've played that fragment, that's E10, B13, pull off to B10, G12. You're then going to play B10, 12, 9 on the G string, pull off, then to the 12th fret on the D. So again, that little section there, the last 2 beats of that bar, they would be... That would make a really good little repetition fragment for you to practice as well. Now from here, you're going to use your 3rd finger to roll to the G string. Now when we get to that 10th fret on the D string, use your 1st finger to do a blues curl down towards the ground. And then you've got A12 as your exit. So. Play that a couple of times so you can hear it in context. Oops, sorry, I'll do that again. Three, 4. So when you get here, you've got to use that 3rd finger to roll out to the G string. Okay, that's our sort of descending repetition fragment lick, and then finally our phrased lick. We're going to start this as... Okay, the first part of this, most of you out there will recognise this as the sort of thing that Dave Gilmour plays. This is, if you was playing this over a D minor chord, this is... what he plays in the Another Brick in the Wall solo. The thing is with this, the similarity here, all of that stuff there also falls in shape 3 of D minor. So now my exit, I'm going to do this. Now this is actually also a C major triad. You see that as a shape 2 C major. You could also see it as the top part of shape 3, etc. But that little shape there is a C major triad, which lives inside A minor pentatonic, and I'm using that as my exit from that little sequential phrased idea that we've got. Okay, so then we're going into the 9th fret on the G string. That's our sort of pick up to the little triplet run that we have in bar 2. Now again, although that is, it doesn't really sound like traditional pentatonic phrasing, but all of those notes are in A minor pentatonic shape 3. So how I'm playing that, you probably want to add a bit of vibrato to that 9th fret on the G string there, maybe with the thumb off the back vibrato, Eric Clapton style. I'm doing the 2 10s with a first finger roll. And then the rest of it's conventional fingers 1 and 3. Use my first finger at the 9th fret, and then I've got a little string skip back to my root. So we've got you want to hear that in context to get the rhythm. So I want to play that over the track so that you can hear it. Here we go. A 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, played it totally wrong. Let's do that again. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it sounds against that track at 90 BPM. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's how it's going to be done when you're doing it in the play-along video with me in the next one. So make sure that you've checked out the PDF, the Guitar Pro file, been through the video a couple of times if you need to get those under your fingers, and in the next session we'll be playing those all along to the backing track. So I'll see you there.